Okay. Good evening. I'd like to call the Dover Select Board meeting to order on Tuesday, December 19th at 6:30 p.m. First order of business, the person on as Zoom user, could you please identify yourself for us?
Is that me? I have no idea.
Scott.
There's somebody whose name is Zoom.
Scott.
Yes.
That might be me. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Jim McDevitt.
Oh, hi, Jim. Yeah, you're a Zoomer tonight.
I miss you, Jim.
Are there any public comments? Having none, I have a couple. We have a thank you letter from Michelle Mann for the party. Select Board and Jeanette, thank you so much for the gift certificate and the retirement party, especially Sarah and Jeanette for all you did. I had a great time and hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Thank you again, Michelle Mann.
Very nice.
Dan, did you want to give the update on the highway department? Did Travis emailed this afternoon? Did you want me to get it? Travis gave us an update because he's not attending tonight. The heavy rain was received on Sunday night into Monday, and the town made out well. We had a few plug culverts and no major washouts. We have some mud spots and ruts on various roads in town, and we'll be tending to them throughout the week. Also, I have completed my asphalt pavement inspector certification and will be looking to enroll another employee in the months to follow. And actually, I printed it out because he included it, so he is now. The Asphalt Institute Paving Inspector Certification Program. He has successfully completed the course and passed all 8 examinations of the paving inspector certification dated today, December 19th, 2023. So there we go. And on that same highway note, since we'll just get this all out of the way, we did receive a letter from a Dover citizen wanting to thank Travis for following up and getting the guardrail that protects our property and motorists as well repaired for the winter. We appreciate the town's support and efforts from Travis to get it done. Hope you all have a very happy and healthy Christmas and New Year ahead. Warm regards, John and Therese Curran. Those are very nice.
I don't have anything from Travis.
So that's anybody have anything else? All right. The first and also number 2 under new business that has been struck for the meeting, so we will not be discussing the Dover Free Library. So we're moving on to economic development. Eric, budget. Stop. Just in time for the budget for economic development. I have 2 copies if anybody needs one.
I printed those.
Oh, you did?
I actually have extras.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
keeping revenue the same. Usually over that, but we like to be safe. Payroll and benefits. You can see what we've asked for, 5%. And then we'll just go down through. Realistically, I'm just going to talk about the things that change, and if anybody has any questions, we can go from there.
Okay, fair.
So the seasonal decorations, tree lighting down under beauty, everything stays the same until we get down to beautification. You'll see a 90% increase. We'd like to run a program for next holiday season, which is where that additional money is coming from. Okay.
What would that program be, or you're fleshing it out?
We're still fleshing it out. Right. Moving down to marketing, you can see that we've kicked up the amount of DAS money that would be available because we feel that that program is at a point now where people are using it and it's being used effectively. So we'd like to see some more money put in that line item. Same with the do it rebates. You'll notice an increase here. You'll also notice on the next page that there is A 100% decrease in the business paving project. We've spent the last 3 years trying to figure out how to work that together, and because of the nature of how pavement is laid, it's not possible to set everybody up all at once for those paving projects. People want to do it at different times of the summer, and getting one contractor to give us the discount that would fit under that paving program, it's just not in the cards. So since we've used that money the past few years anyway in the Do It program, we rolled that back over into the Do It program, and we keep it open and eligible for paving projects. Welcome Center advertising, that was for the Guilford Welcome Center, and we're actually, getting pieces of that through Vytown marketing in our budget there. So we decided, it's something we haven't spent in the past couple of years, so we're removing that from the budget. The Newtown related signage, you'll see a 50% decrease. This 10,000 is actually budgeted to complete the project before the fiscal year end out front. With the cement pad, the new signage, and the flag poles. So going into next year, we won't need that to be the full 10,000. We will be dropping that back down to 5. Again, business paving down 100% over into Do It. Valley Trail A-, we've removed that from the budget for now. There had been discussion at a number of trails meetings about potential for getting us south, whether it's with a bridge or otherwise of this piece here, but that can realistically be included under the budget we have earmarked for Trails and Rec implementation. It doesn't need to be its own line item, and it's not Valley Trail A- anymore. The other was the streetlights Valley Trail B match, because that's not something that's on the table anymore either.
There's no grants for that anymore?
No. We'll keep our eyes out for them. Obviously, we want to get as much of the trail lit as possible, but right now it's not something. And then the only other real big change, you'll see a 28% decrease in the park concert expense. And that's bringing us back from when we had it budgeted for year-round concerts, and we're not planning on doing that. Because we didn't see the attendance in the winter concerts.
Yeah, and they don't even say Dover now, aren't they? Green Mountain?
So that's the open mic, and
Oh,
that's been changed from the town of Dover open mic nights to Green Mountain open mic, and that's a conversation to be had.
Okay.
Other than that, the rest of it's similar to what we've had in years past. We're keeping Trails and Rec at the 325, because while there are no major plans in the pipeline, we like that flexibility of, we're discussing the possibility of phase 2 on Horace Hill, which is getting across that middle road and out to Crosstown Road to complete the loop on the lower loop out to Crosstown Road, and any other trails projects that might be coming up for us here over the next year.
Anybody have any questions about the budget? So we will probably revisit on the meeting of the 4th, just because that's when we're gonna hopefully finalize everything. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, we have the review and approval of the Forest Hill trail names.
So, not super handy, but I printed it out for you, map on the back, with the color coding. These are the trail names that are based on the recommendations that came out of the Trails and Rec group. And myself and Sarah went through and tried to line them up for what best fit the trails and the different types of trails. So the red trail, the way in, that's the entrance trail. Dark green would be called Sap Bucket. The orange is the road in the middle of the property, that would be Earl Farm Road. The light green coming down the side is the Vast Trail. We've reached out to Vast or during the trails meeting and asked them if they had something they wanted to name that trail. But as far as we're concerned, it's still the Vast Trail. The light red will be Cannonball Run. That is the steepest of the,
It's a little.
I guess it's like
busy.
orange. It's actually kind of orangish red up to the far.
Closest to the Vast Trail.
Yes.
Okay,
That's Cannonball Run. That is the fastest. That's the advanced mountain bike trail. Blue is Wide Open. That's the intermediate trail. pink is Play Nice, and that's because that is a bi-directional multi-use trail for hiking and biking. So
Yeah.
that was fitting. And then the two purples to the north and south will be named Short and Sweet respectively.
Anybody have any discussion or comments or questions about the trail names? All
This
right,
is Dana Cerise. I would like to say that those are the cutest, most creative names, and I love them.
thank you, Dana. Would somebody like to make a motion that we name those trails?
I make a motion that we name the trails on Horace Hill as described in the handout.
Second. All in favor? Okay. Thank you, Eric. Now zoning, Tabby.
Basically, I am, requesting approval for the iWorQ service agreement, which is the software and platform that will be deploying our entire backup, zoning files, workflow, accessibility project. And we are able, with some, very helpful negotiation, to actually get that started this year with some money that we had in the budget for this project. And then billing will be with our budget cycle in July. So I'm requesting acceptance of this contract.
And did you build this money into your budget?
Yes.
3,700 for next year?
Yes,
This is 1,500 from January 1st to June
June
30th.
30th, that's
Yes.
correct. Mhm.
And so, and then go, at least next year, it will be 3,700.
That's correct. We were able to
This is the contract.
get $2,000 pulled out off for implementation and setup because of what I'll be able to do with that. So we're able to actually get a nice reduction in the price. Just as a point of interest, St. Albans just signed and they're about to deploy this for their entire town.
Okay. Sounds exciting.
I think it'll be really interesting, and we'll also be able to grow additional pieces with this software as a base.
So there is a contract that does need to be signed. And then there's a bunch of information you guys will fill out, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Is it signed by everyone or just you?
it's got one line.
Okay. So I make a motion that we authorize the chair to sign the contract with iWorQ software for cloud storage workflow and portal software for zoning and related uses at a cost of $1,500 for January through July 2024.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you very much. This is exciting.
Okay, make a motion, we go into the Board of Liquor Control.
Hold on one sec. Who wants this? Jeanette or? Patty?
Either.
I'll just leave it here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Make a motion, we go into the Board of Liquor Control.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have first and third class licenses and outside consumption permit for Snow Republic LLC. Mike,
Man,
is this acceptable?
we've had zero issues with apartments and some amazing.
And honestly, the lines and the pavement should make it. I'm excited for them.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the check, right?
Yes.
So pending the check.
So make a motion that we approve the first and third class licenses and outside consumption permit for Snow Republic LLC, subject to receipt of the payment for same.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to come out of the Board of Liquor Control.
Second. All in favor? We have the consent agenda to approve the minutes of December 5, which was our regular meeting 2 weeks ago, and December 15th, which was the budget meeting we had last Friday.
What was the attendees for each?
I missed the fifth.
We
Yes,
need to do them separate.
yes.
Okay, I make a motion, we approve the minutes of December 5th, 2023.
Second.
Any changes, corrections? All in favor? Aye.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes of December 15th, 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion, we approve the warrants of December 9th for $175,137.02.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have the FYI, which is an open mic night on the 27th at 6 p.m. The planning commission meets January 8th at 6:30 p.m. Trails and Rec meets January 9th at 6:30 p.m. And we should have our budget meeting on here.
Because we had decided.
We have
to
our
set this up.
budget meeting on January 4th at 4 p.m. here. And town meeting report and budgets are all due by January 12th. Are there any liaison reports? Do we need an executive session?
Randy.
No, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, this meeting's gone way too short. You really need to speak for a while.
Does anybody want to say anything else?
We had the
So saying,
second biggest rainfall in the state,
This is
3.5
So,
inches in East Dover. Was in the news this morning.
I'm sorry?
3.5 inches, second highest in the state in East Dover.
Second highest. The other
Second
was
highest, probably
3.6.
right at your house, Jeanette.
Probably.
All right. I'm gonna adjourn this meeting at 6:46. Woo!
Wow.
We rock.
Sorry, Lauren. You-
I know, that was a short meeting. You need to come back next time.